Whis reveals who is the most powerful mortal in Universe 7. After the great battle that Goku and Vegeta had against Granola and Gas, things got much more complicated from the moment that Gas asked the dragons of the Dragon Balls of his universe to become a much more powerful, the most powerful warrior in the universe. This meant that even Vegeta and Goku, with their incredible powers of Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, could not be able to defeat the one who had once fought even Bardock as a child. Things started to get much more intense when Goku and Vegeta were fully expending their energy and at the same time getting stronger to defeat the enemy. Even so, they needed to team up with Granola so that Granola could resolve the situation and launch a final blow on Gas. Even with all those attacks combined, he wasn't able to defeat Gas. It was not enough. Gas still continued to get stronger until the moment Frieza appeared again on that planet, and Frieza showed the power of Black Frieza, showing that he had surpassed both Goku and his instinct and Vegeta with his Ultra Ego. Black Frieza's powers was entirely different, as Frieza had already become the most powerful being in the universe because he wasn't training in Universe 7. He was training in an empty dimension that was not part of that universe. At that moment, we can see the power discrepancy between Frieza and everyone. Frieza ended up eliminating Gas with extremely high ease. However, still, when all that was over, Goku and Vegeta continued their training alongside Whis and questioned Whis. Frieza was the most powerful mortal in the universe, and Whis began to smile, saying that there was no such thing. There was another mortal who was the most powerful. At that moment, everyone began to wonder, who would be this one powerful being? Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. For a long time, everyone began to question who could be that mortal who is the most powerful of all. Or would it be the prodigy who could raise his strength more and more and make things start to happen in a different way? Several questions began to be created, and thoughts also began to occur in the midst of all this. After all, who could show a power as high as Goku and Vegeta? Except Frieza, of course. Who could raise their abilities, making everyone start to wonder who could get so powerful? For a long time after all this happened, the Earth again experienced great difficulties. It seems that Goku and Vegeta already imagined that a battle would take place. But at the same time, they needed to get stronger for the training they were carrying out directly on the planet of the God of Destruction. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta brought Broly to fight, or at least to look at their training, since Beerus was enraged with everything that was happening. Beerus says, "Hey, how dare you bring that Saiyan here?" Again. "Hey, how dare you bring that Saiyan here? I did not authorize you to do this." Goku starts watching and says, "Yeah, it's because Frieza is back here in this universe. So Frieza might want to take Broly and dominate his hand, you know? Just like he did earlier, causing Broly to start attacking everything and destroying all of his universes. This would happen and cause a major imbalance to start happening." At that moment, Beerus looks up and says, "I couldn't care less what Broly would or wouldn't do. The decisions are totally different. You cannot want to interfere in the decision of a universe, or whether or not you want to think of something as if you are gods of destruction. I would never accept those things you want to do." At that moment, Goku begins to reflect and have a completely different thought. Broly begins to observe Goku and Vegeta's fight and ends up even being surprised by the level of power that the two ended up reaching, and realized that they were actually much stronger than when they fought in the first time. But Broly starts to get excited, knowing that he can also get stronger by increasing his powers even more. Broly is an extremely powerful being, as you know. In fact, Goku has already compared him once even with the God of Destruction himself, saying that Broly would even be stronger than Beerus. But even though Goku never saw the real power of Beerus, if only to deduce what the strength over him was, Broly still increased his strength even more and had extremely high potential. But when we talk about potential, there is still another hybrid Saiyan who manages to raise his power, and in his fury, his moment of rage surpassed even Goku and Vegeta's powers. This Saiyan would be nothing less than Son Gohan. Whis had already noticed in his future vision that Gohan would fight against Cell Max, that Ultimate Gohan would reach a form never seen before. It was this form that Gohan began to train for a long time after he no longer wanted to transform into a Super Saiyan. A form in which his hair turned white, his eyes red, and his energy combined the power of Ultra Instinct with the power of Ultra Ego. This transformation was the transformation that even Goku and Vegeta could fight together. A power that transcended anything beyond comprehension. This is the power of Son Gohan, the son of Son Goku. At that moment, Goku still didn't know that Gohan had reached that power and that Vegeta was also able to increase his strength even more with the Saiyans among themselves. They still didn't know the difference in each one's abilities. There was a time when Saiyans only had the same transformation according to the evolution of each one with their body. We could see that each one reached a totally different level. Gohan reached his beast form, Broly reaching his berserker form, Goku reaching his Ultra Instinct power, and Vegeta his Ultra Ego. That way, each Saiyan raised a force in a different way. One of them could be more powerful Saiyan than would surpass Black Frieza himself, but that is a question that only time will tell.
After Beerus' death, Whis and Goku are about to face Dark Goku, Dark Vegeta, and Dark Piccolo. Ready for the battle, Goku and Whis begin to concentrate. We are finally about to witness one of the greatest battles ever fought. Goku is in battle position and he's the first to leave. At that moment, Goku raises his ki and flies to the sky, and then Goku leaves upon the corrupted warriors. At that moment, Gohan takes the lead of the other warriors and goes against Goku. They begin to exchange incredible blows. Gohan uses his speed to attack Goku, throwing several punches and kicks. Goku manages to defend himself despite being a little tired. After a few minutes between Goku and Gohan's battle, Goku becomes enraged and transforms into his Goku form. The battle starts to get tense. Neither one of them backs down, nor one of them leaves a gap. At that time, Goku Omni takes distance and unleashes a sphere of ki. Gohan, upon receiving the impact of that blow, begins to slowly fall from the sky. After Gohan's downfall, Goku says, "That is all your power? I could easily end us all." Goku, who's out of breath and tired, had already fought before and saw his comrade die in front of him, doesn't look back and continues to say, come on, I really want to defeat you, Dark Goku." And then we see Piccolo with his arms crossed and saying, "Get ready. Here will be your tomb and all of your warriors." With a ton of arrogance and irony, Dark Piccolo continues with his arms crossed. And at that time, we see Piccolo raise only a single arm, and with his hand closed and only one finger pointed at the opponent, he fires an extremely different ki. This ki had a reddish color and had small rays in it, and it was like a small sphere. After releasing his ki towards Goku, Piccolo says, "Now die!" At that moment, the strangely abused ki hits Goku like shockwaves. Goku feels his entire body being electrocuted. Goku starts to fall from the sky too quickly. He recovers and uses his teleportation to go in front of Piccolo. And then as he approached, Goku Omni is face to face to Piccolo. It was so unexpected that Piccolo got a fright. His face changes after Goku from close range fired a wave of energy into his chest. Yet another Dark Warrior has just fallen. Piccolo dies, leaving only Dark Vegeta in Dark Goku. We can see that Goku is almost out of strength to continue the battle, and then Goku says, "Now it's just the two of you. Get ready to fight!" Goku barely manages to stand up but still doesn't give up. So Vegeta says, "Why do I have to finish this worm? He's already almost dead. It would be a complete waste of time. But since there's no other way, I'm going." At that moment, when Dark Vegeta was going after Goku, Dark Vegeta with his speed is reaching Goku, but at the same time, something interrupts him. Whis enter in front of him, and with a single blow of his staff knocks Vegeta down and says, "I'm just returning the favor you did me." So at that time, another warrior has just fallen, and Whis says to Goku, "Lord Goku, get some rest now. It's my turn to fight. Thanks for clearing the path for me." Whis, with a smile on his face, continues to say, "Lord Goku, don't you dare to die until I come back to heal you." Goku then responds, "Mr. Whis, what else are you going to do? He's too strong." Whis continues to speak, "I know, Lord Goku, but I'm already an angel without a master. So I will do my best to defeat this dark version of you. You're not like Lord Daishikan to be able to save yourself. Then Dark Goku starts to say, you tend to fight me or keep chatting there. Whis then speaks. It's my turn to fight, and I will defeat you and offer Mr. Beerus victory. Goku then descends to the ground and he lies down, tired and panting with multiple bruises. Whis then in battle position readies to fight, starts going to Dark Goku, who is waiting for him as if nothing is happening. Whis starts to spin his staff, creating a wave of wind, and as he approaches Dark Goku, he shoots that gust of wind. Dark Goku starts laughing. At that time, he says, you came here to cool me down? I can't believe you're going to die like this. Angels don't have that much power. They are the most powerful in the universe, and I want to see. Show your strength! Whis is silent for a moment and begins to focus all his energy. Whis begins to emanate a white and silent aura as if he was at peace. In a matter of seconds, Whis disappears. It is no longer there. Whis is now in front of Dark Goku, starting to give several blows. He starts throwing punches with absurd power. Whis' punches were so powerful that they caused pressure in the air. The kicks were also powerful. They could cut through the winds. But in the midst of all this, Dark Goku didn't care about the blows. He managed to block them calmly. Then Dark Goku starts to fight back the blows of Whis that until now is only defending itself. Dark Goku retaliates with some unsuccessful punches because Whis didn't give gaps in his defense. So he keeps attacking, until finally he lands a punch in Whis' stomach. The blow was so powerful that Whis instantly spits blood. Then Dark Goku continues to attack Whis, who feels Dark Goku's blows a lot. Whis will just be thrown to the ground that opens a huge crater. And quickly Dark Goku grabs him by the hair and starts giving Whis several kicks. At this time, Whis says, I'm sorry, Mr. Beerus. I couldn't. He's almost lifeless. He feels a tear run down his face. Then Dark Goku throws him to the side and says, was that all? Is that all you've got, Whis? Your powers don't compare to mine. When Goku sees that Whis was on the ground, he becomes enraged and his body begins to change. Goku transforms into Goku Omni again and goes towards Whis, picking him up. And he says, Mr. Whis, how are you? Oh, you're not good. Whis, who could barely move, says, I couldn't defeat him. Lord Goku. Goku then says, no, don't worry. It ends here. Goku puts Whis down again and goes on top of Dark Goku. And he starts shooting blasts of ki at his sunset that doesn't even bother to move. Goku uses his speed and continues shooting his ki spheres. And he goes towards Dark Goku, and as he approaches, he stretches his arm back and punches Dark Goku's face very hard. And at that time, Dark Goku is thrown away, destroying several mountains behind him. When recovering, Dark Goku sees that Goku is not joking around, so in battle position, he prepares to attack Goku. Upon going up to Goku, he starts throwing punches and grabs Goku by his feet and throws him away, making Goku fall on Whis, who is lying on the ground, almost lifeless. Goku quickly gets up and concentrates his ki and goes to his second Omni transformation. At this time, Goku goes up to Dark Goku and surprises him by launching a ki blast that doesn't even come close to hitting him. So Dark Goku says, what was that? I wasn't even close. I guess it was supposed to hit. I'm afraid you'll have to improve your marksmanship. Then Goku smiling says, don't be in a hurry. I have time to finish you off. Dark Goku, when enraged, goes on top of Goku with a frightening pressure. Every step Dark Goku took, the floor under his feet cracked a little. When getting extremely close to Goku, he prepares to fire his attack that would end Beerus' life. With a somber tone, he says, Hakai. Quickly, Goku does the same and says, Hakai! With the powers in collision, we see Dark Goku and Goku tries to hit each other. Dark Goku, who had just learned to use this technique, does not have enough control, so he loses control and is hit by Goku's power. Upon getting extremely injured, Dark Goku says, This is not over! Then he opens a portal and picks up his fallen companions and disappear. To be continued. Dark Goku was defeated once and for all. Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive exposing in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.